You know, I see so many YouTubers recording videos with a hat on. Just being cool, you know. When I put a hat on, all I realise is that my head does not fit wearing a hat. Just looks wrong. I don't know, just looks wrong. But big up to my local club that's currently in the playoffs for promotion of the top division of Norwegian football, which is mad. But yeah, let's take this off. Also, I've forgot to shave my head, so you've got to excuse the fact that I do look a bit like a bum at the minute. Episode 2 of a brand new series. Welcome to the channel. My name is Paul, also known as the Northman. In this video, we've got the first game of the league season, as well as recapping the fact that we took part in the Allianz Cup. We've played 2 rounds of that. We're going to recap that. But, I mean, technically I just gave a spoiler by telling you we played 2 rounds, because obviously we must have won the first round. Balls. So the first round of this cup was against Aruca, who I did watch a documentary on not long ago. And we got the opening goal when Perez from outside the box had a left-footed strike, and it did beat everybody and go in. So here we are, Salvador driving forward. And then a first goal for 15-year-old Figueiredo, I think we're going to go with. But absolutely insane that he got his first goal aged only 15. And then Ferreira puts him from the left side. And our Slovak striker, Bozanic, with the goal there. And a 3-0 victory over a top-flight side when we are not sure how we're going to perform in the league. This gave me confidence that we do actually have a decent squad. We then came up against Family Sao, I think it's pronounced. Now 15-year-old winger again playing well, puts it across. And a goal for Sao Pinto, which then made him the youngest scorer ever for the club after our young winger got that in the last game. We then have Perez scoring another goal from outside the box, second in 2 games. We were 2-0 up. They then did get back into it. But we do need to take into account that we are not world beaters. We are not the best team in the league. And we just didn't perform fantastically there to let them get back into it. When they scored 2 goals, it finished 2-2. So the game then went to penalties, and we won it, scoring all of our penalties, while they missed 1. So we won 5-4 on penalties. I've got to say, back-to-back games where we've gone through in this Allianz Cup, sounds like a trophy Tottenham should be competing for, to be honest with you. But Allianz Cup, we won it. Obviously, Tottenham wouldn't win it, otherwise they wouldn't be Spursy. So we go into the season with 2 victories in friendlies and 2 victories in the Allianz Cup, which that has seen us go into the 3rd round, which is a group stage, which then pushes into the semi-finals. Kind of like this cup. It's quite unique. So we're going to be playing Lexus at home before we come up against Porto away. Yeah, I mean, maybe we can sneak a draw against Porto. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Now, obviously, in terms of transfers, nothing's happened. All of these happened before we came into the club. We have been rejecting a couple of bids. We had one of our only 2 central defenders, who's actually a left back. We were getting 1.6 million bids from him from Sporting. I asked them, I would sell him at the end of the season for that price, but they wouldn't do that deal. He then came to me and complained, and I said, well, I'll tell you what, if someone offers 3.4 million, I'll accept it. And he goes, okay. So We'll accept that. And also one of our defensive midfielders, we were again getting bids. But again, I was saying, look, at the end of the season, I'll sell him to you, because we can't afford to lose people at the minute. We're in a transfer ban for the first half of the season, so I can't lose players from this squad. We just can't do it. And when you look at our squad, we obviously at the minute are really short of players. We have Gonzalo Lopez, who is a 16-year-old defender, as our backup defender at the minute. So we can't afford to be letting anybody go, especially now. I'm willing to negotiate deals for people who go at the end of the season, but for players who want to leave now, no chance. But I do want to give that mention to Helder Figueiredo, who at 16 has just been fantastic so far in this Allianz Cup. 1 goal, 2 assists for him. Then also Doro Sao Pinto, who got a goal, our youngest ever goal scorer now, playing in attacking mid, 15 years old. You've got to take your hat off to them kind of players who have just, they've done really, really well. Looking at our squad, obviously we have a young player here, but also at right back, a 1-star in Gonzalo Almeida is definitely one of our weak spots, without a shadow of doubt. And going into January, when this transfer ban is lifted, we need to look at a right back. Now, the issue we have is that we currently are over our wage budget. We currently can't afford to sign anybody. And yeah, a lot of the players who have value, contracts are up at the end of the season. The likes of this Rensinho, who I considered rotating at attacking mid with our youngster. But he's already said, well, I'm going to leave at the end of the season. So it's like, well, do I want to put effort in with you at the minute then, mate? But at the same time, I can't afford to sell him because we need the players for the first half of the season. So it's a really tricky situation where you've got players who you could cash in on and make a couple of million. But then we pretty much guarantee relegation because we can't afford to lose these players at the minute. So it's a very interesting start to the season. But our first ever game then in the league is away from home against Estoril Praia. So let's go and have an away day, shall we? Okay, so here we are. Here's the stadium here showing up. So let's click on that. Take me to their stadium, please. So we're leaving America and we're heading over to Europe. There's Portugal. And here is their stadium. So before we zoom in fully, let's go out and just see exactly where they are compared to Porto. So we are here. And Porto's quite far up compared to it. So we are all the way up here. So our stadium is here. And we are travelling down onto the southwest coast, I would say. And here is their stadium. Does look a nice little ground, I'm not going to lie. I bet they don't have high maintenance costs like we do. I like that. I like that. They've got a little pitch here where they can train on. All the youngsters can train here. Can we put a man down here? We can. Very nice. Let's have a little bit of a nose, shall we? Ultras. Bit of an ultra area there. Look at this. I've got to say, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of how that looks. Let me just go. Can we find the main entrance? This must be the main entrance, right? Must be. Must be. I mean, we talk about me. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like this. Look at that. Imagine turning up and seeing like that kind of stuff. There's the official store. Okay. Okay. If we need to go and pick up some merch on the way back for our family, we can get it from there. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. A nice little ground. Big floodlights. All these guys don't pay for tickets, which is a bit upsetting for the financial side of things. But yeah, I'm impressed. So let's get into the game then, shall we? So first off, these suggestion changes. No, leave me alone. We are going to go in with our more offensive tactic. We have created a bit more of a defensive one. But for now, we're going to go in with this. And the squad is going to be João Gonçalves in goal. Almeida right back. Abascal and Bruno. Some of these names. Bruno and Ferreira. We're going to go Kamara and Perez. We're going to go Helder. No, what we're just going to re-nickname a couple of these. Like, that's a struggle. So we're going to go Helder. Okay. We're going to go Doro Sao Pinto. Agra. And then Bozanic. Going to be Bruno as well because we can't pronounce that. Like Onyemaechi. Going to go with, but we're going to go Bruno. We're going to go Bruno and we've got Helder on the right. I feel like we've nailed them too. On the bench we've got Henrique because Sieres picked up an injury. He was our backup keeper. Lopez because Gomez has picked up an injury. Who's our other backup defender. Ribeiro, Rensinho, who I think will feature a lot in that attacking mid because he is a very good player. Just the fact he's leaving us, I'm not putting much effort in. Joe Silva, Lorente, Dabo, Namora, and Vukotic. But our bench is fairly crap, to be honest with you. We need to make sure we are keeping players fit, because we will struggle if not. In terms of recent form, they've had 2 draws. Ours is too early to tell. Who have they had 2 draws against then? Because we've only played one game. Have they even played a game? Which they've not. So why they had 2 draws? If that, I don't quite understand where their draws have been. Unless it's been in Europe. Have they been playing in Europe? Schedule? No, in the Alliance, both draws. So why am I not showing up? Football Manager. Dear me. Okay, so kickoff is at 6 o'clock. It's £8 to get in. And the odds are 11 to 10. They are favourites. The draws are 5 to 2. And we are 2 to 1. Okay, I'm going to say I want to be impressed today. Go out and put out a show. I was going to say the fans come through thick and thin, but it's an away game. I want to more do that kind of speech for home games, I think. Okay, the first highlight of the domestic league season is for them. C, down the left-hand side. Is he going to put in? He cuts it across. Can we intercept? No, C again. Deflected. Oh, it's off the bar. It's off the bar and it goes out to the left-hand side where we knock it out for a throw in with Salvador kicking it out. Okay, a corner now for Estoril. Seems to be all Estoril at the minute. Right, Sao Pinto though. Or Pinho, sorry. Can we counter? Can we counter? Puts it across to Helder. Helder now, down the right-hand side. Goes past his man with ease. Comes out, Sao Pinto. Oh my. Almost a 15-year-old scoring on the opening day of the season. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Right, Ferreira with the corner for us. It's very dark, the game, by the way. Just putting that out there. Very dark. Right. Come on. We've got the ball. Put it across Salvador. Good first touch. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. But yeah, it's a very eerie looking pitch for this game. Right, Salvador puts it in. Doesn't help that our kit looks so black, basically. Right, come on. Highlights done. We have a corner. Ferreira puts it in. Oh, just over. Oh, Abascal almost with the front post header there. Bit of old Football Manager. We have another chance here. So we are passing around. Perez goes back to Abascal. Ibrahim Kamara to Pino, but it's intercepted, unfortunately. By Mangala now for them. Oh yeah, they have Mangala in defence. Maybe we should look at key players before games as well. Right, Salvador goes back to Ferreira. Played it forward again to Salvador. Goes into Sao Pino. Dummied. Slovak. Bozanic tucks it away. Is that offside? Is it not? Do they have VAR? I didn't check. Didn't check. Is it a goal? It is a goal. And we go 1-0 up. Ferreira plays it forward to Salvador. He goes inside to Pino, who dummies it. We're going to call it a dummy. Bozanic tucks it away. What a striker that man is. And we go 1-0 up. Estoril 0. Boavista 1. We will take it. We will take it. Right, Gonzalo Costa goes inside to Mangala. Goes forward to C. We press them well though. We force them back. Right, C now cuts inside. Goes to Zeka. I think that's how we say that one. Alvaro to Mangala. They're not getting anywhere at the minute. If we can keep that up, do we win it? We do. Salvador. Calm it down. He does calm it down. Bruno. Ferreira. Down the line to Salvador. Goes back to Perez. Forward to Salvador. It's like watching Barcelona. Goes across to Ferreira. Look at this. Ferreira down the left-hand side now. Ferreira cuts it across. Pino. Oh my God, the 15-year-old. With the best beard you've ever seen on a 15-year-old. Makes it Estoril 0. Boavista 2. Oh my days, we look like a good team. Ferreira down the left-hand side. Cuts it back. Pino just stands there. And he, no doubt about it, will become our youngest league goal scorer of all time. because he was the youngest goal scorer when he scored in the Cup. So I'm assuming that's going to happen in the league now. We are 2-0 up. Please don't let them score straight. Oh, they scored straight away. I got too excited. Basically, I got too excited. If there's ever motivation to stay calm, that was it. Oh, I got too excited. I got way too excited, and this is how it backfires in your face. Oh, come on, Paul. But we're still winning. We're still winning. Estoril 1, Boavista 2. Step up, lads. Come on. Keep going. Keep pressing. Keep working. Keep looking good. Keep looking good. Right, they floated in. We do win the first header. We don't win the second. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. Oh, it's going to be offside. Is it going to be offside? They're checking. They do have VAR. They check goal awarded. Okay. I've tried to encourage. I've done a shout. We've got to use the shouts while we still can before they get removed from us being able to use them. Come on. See what we can do here. 70th minute. Don't concede again. Oh, they've scored. We've gone from 2-0. Oh no, please. Come on. Just give something. Just give something. Call VAR to find something. Look through it and find something wrong with the goal. They didn't find anything wrong with the goal. Okay. The only change really we can make is that. To bring on him. Maybe we can bring on Laurenti on the right because of the legs. Kamara for Vukotic is the... I think after that, we're really making the team worse making changes. So them are the 3 changes we can look at. We've gone from 2-0 up to losing 3-2. Can we just maybe go a bit more attacking then and try to do something here? From joy to heartbreak in the space of 20 minutes of gameplay. Oh dear. 20 minutes. They scored on the 40th minute and then went into the lead. Was on the 60th. No, 70th. Okay. Within half an hour of the match, we went from leading 2-0 to losing 3-2. Salvador. Bosnich is it. Oh. But I've seen positives. That's one thing we got to take from this. There's positives. Without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, we lost the game 3-2. I'm disappointed because we should have won after being 2-0 up. Credit to them. Yeah, there's enough from the play that gives us hope. I'm going to say we just didn't deserve to lose. We were 2-0 up. Their third goal was very scrappy. It's upsetting. It's upsetting that we lose our opening game of the season like that, especially when we've got Braga next. That's not going to be easy. But at the same time, I think we've got to look at the positives of what we did well considering this team. This team. Where's Estoril expected to finish, by the way? Oh. 2 places above us. 2 places above us. Oh, dear me. Okay. We're going to push on. We're going to develop. We're going to try to improve this squad best we can. And join me in the next video. I don't know when we're going to come back. We're not going to jump too far forward, but at the same time, we're not going to come back in only 3 or 4 games. So join me in the next episode as we look to continue to develop, improve, and squeeze every single bit that we can from this team. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.